Hey everyone, as someone following indie games and making a weekly episode about indie games, let me give you my top 10 most promising indie games of October, in no particular order. Number 1. Lost Eidolons, a narrative-driven strategy game developed and published by Ocean Drive Studio. Lost Eidolons is a turn-based tactical RPG with a gripping cinematic narrative set in a waning empire riven by civil war. Take on the role of a charming mercenary captain, Eden, and lead his band of allies through epic encounters on a classic turn-based battlefield. I'm fairly confident in the success of this one because I played an extensive preview of it, playing 8 out of the 24 or so acts of the campaign. It is well voice acted, combat is difficult and tactical, but a lot of fun. The story is solid and the whole thing is sprinkled with some RPG elements. It releases October 13th. Number 2. Sunday Gold, developed by Become Studio and published by Team 17. Sunday Gold is a point-and-click turn-based adventure game set in a grim dystopian future. Play as a ragtag trio of criminals to hunt down and expose the dark secrets of an evil mega-corporation and the malevolent billionaire behind it. The game releases October 13th and the reviews are already out on this one, with OpenCritic and Metacritic giving it a 73. Not great, not bad. I feel there's something here, simply based on the art style and interesting blend of the point-and-click and JRPG genre. If you want to know more, plenty of critics reviewed the game like I said, go check those out and pick your favorite one. Number 3. The Last Oricru, developed by Gold Knights and published by Prime Matter. The Last Oricru is an action RPG with a strong emphasis on storytelling and player choices. The player awakens in a sci-fi medieval world on the brink of a war and starts influencing the destiny of the whole world. The game is designed as both single player and as a co-op experience. I played a rather extensive demo and was very impressed with this. It is not the prettiest game out there, but I loved the focus on exploration, the choices you could make, and the immersive world that is created. A lot of aspects were very well done. The only thing that was lacking half a year ago or so was polishing, and you would think that's been done at this point. If you're a fan of old RPGs like Gothic, I think this is a game that's right up your alley. It releases October 13th. Number 4. A Plague Tale Requiem, developed by Asobo Studio and published by Focus Entertainment. Embark on a heart-rending journey into a brutal, breathtaking world and discover the cost of saving those you love in a desperate struggle for survival. Strike from the shadows or unleash hell with a variety of weapons, tools, and unearthly powers. This is probably the most popular game on the list, with the original being a huge success. The sequel, Requiem, is more of the same most likely, but adds a few things like a crossbow, more powers for Hugo, and a bunch of bombs and grenades. From what we've seen in the gameplay trailers, however, it stays true to the original, which makes sense. It releases October 18th for €50 on Steam, or you just take 5 months of Game Pass because it's over there too. Number 5. Scorn, developed by Ebb Software, published by Kepler Interactive. Scorn is an atmospheric first-person horror adventure game set in a nightmarish universe of odd forms and somber tapestry. I don't even know what somber tapestry means, but it sounds very sad. A bunch of creators more popular than me had a hands-on session with this, being amazed a lot of the time at how weird this game is. It is something special, that's for sure. And for the Halloween streams out there at the end of the month, probably a very popular choice. Some jump scares are likely guaranteed, as well as some gut-wrenching scenery by the looks of it. Tapestry, maybe even. The game releases October 14th for €36, or you get 3.6 months of Game Pass for that money because it is over there too. Number 6. Batora Lost Haven, developed by Stormind Games and published by Team 17. Embark on an epic adventure to save Earth in this interplanetary action RPG. Harness the ancient powers of Sun and Moon to take on a variety of unique enemies while solving diverse puzzles and exploring stunning sci-fi worlds, each with its own curious stories, inhabitants, and mysteries. This twin-stick shooter has been cooking in the Italian oven of the devs for a while now and looks promising on many fronts. The cinematics I liked quite a bit. There are some interesting gameplay elements going on with the two forms of the protagonist. There are 4 very different worlds to explore, and the gameplay and visuals look crisp. The game launches October 20th. Number 7. Signalis, developed by Rose Engine and published by Humble Games and Playism. Signalis is a classic survival horror experience set in a dystopian future where humanity has uncovered a dark secret. Unravel a cosmic mystery, escape terrifying creatures, and scavenge an off-world government facility as Elster, a technician replica searching for her lost dreams. This game is creepy as hell. It has influences from the old Resident Evil series, I think. It might even have those controls by the looks of it. There's certainly a very distinguishable art style, and the interesting mix of horror, you being a replica, and a sci-fi world really sells this package for me. This is not my type of game at all. I don't like scary games, but damn, it looks good. It launches in time for Halloween, October 27th. Number 8. Gedonia, developed and published by solo dev Oleg Kalakov. Gedonia is a classic open-world RPG featuring a complete freedom of building your character, exploring a huge world, and completing quests. It sounds really generic, this description, but this game has a lot of soul. Oleg has been working on this one for years. It is currently in early access and goes into full release on October 15th. It is only €12.50 currently. It has a ton of content by now, various classes to play and skills to explore, a huge open world with a lot of quests. There's even modding support these days, and this is just one of those passion projects that turned into a very decent game that I'll gladly put on the list. Steam agrees, by the way, with a 90% user rating. Number 9. Timemelters, developed and published by Auto-Exec Games. Strategy, witches, and time travel. Featuring both a single player and a co-op campaign, and designed by a small indie team of 3 people, Timemelters is a strategy adventure featuring a unique game mechanic which allows the player to go back in time and fight alongside themselves. Yeah, that sounds a little strange, and it is, I guess, but it works. Back when this game did a Kickstarter, I did a video on it on the main channel still, and I played a very extensive demo. It was back then already a very fun, albeit a bit of an unpolished game. What was there though, the time travel, combat and puzzle mechanics were unique, honestly, and very well implemented already. The Kickstarter was successful, development started, and on October 12th this game launches. If you like strategy, puzzles and time travel, and portals, then this is your game. And last but not least, if you follow this channel, you know what's coming. It is, of course, number 10, Vampire Survivors, developed and published by Ponkel. Mow down thousands of night creatures and survive until dawn. Vampire Survivors is a gothic horror casual game with roguelite elements where your choices can allow you to quickly snowball against the hundreds of monsters that get thrown at you. Yeah, or it allows to snowball the monsters thrown at you and get you killed, but that's the fun of it all. This might be the most successful solo dev game ever made. 117,000 plus reviews on Steam have this sitting at a 98% user rating, which is simply out of this world. It costs €5, which is the best €5 you can spend on a video game ever, pretty much, and it launches October 20th. It is also available on Game Pass. This game has endless fun, endless replayability, tons of super weird characters and weapons, actually interesting achievements for a change, and honestly, this is most likely going to be the indie game of the year. And that's it, guys. Just a list. Game titles are in the timestamps, so you can put them in whatever platform you want to purchase these on. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.